So in the series about competing in the luxury lash market, I just wanted to cover adhesives as well. I see a lot of people who are going on the no-no trend towards using Amazon adhesives because they are getting some good retention apparently. And it's just a cop-out for actually learning how to work with your adhesives, I think. And although you might be getting these results, you are also getting a lot of allergic reactions. And I know because I see them in my studio from other places coming in, and because in the past, I might have been one of these people to experiment with these adhesives myself and have seen a lot of red eyes, tears, swelling, a lot of different things that did not provide a luxury experience for my clientele. And I learned by experience, found new products that were much better to work with, much easier, and developed some techniques also that I want to share with you in this video that can help your lash career as well, that will make it so that you don't need to rely on a super toxic, unpredictable adhesive mixed from China with no kind of integrity, possibly of ingredients at all. So hang out with me through this video and I will show you some tips and tricks so that you can set your studio above and stand out in the luxury market in your area. So first thing first, I think if you're not using water-based adhesive, then that is something you definitely need to be looking at in your studio, because that is something that I have switched to. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's a much higher quality ingredients. And I have found personally in my application, I do lots and lots of sets. I've been testing with multiple different adhesives and formulating with lab, and the water-based adhesive that we are using for the last 2 years has had 0 reactions. Like even everyone who comes in who's had a reaction from someone else, all the cyanoacrylate girls who can't have extensions, no one has reacted to this adhesive so far. So I'm really excited to share it with everyone through our product launch. It's live now on our website and the link is below if you want to check it out. There are other water-based adhesives out on the market. I would caution you also, because I do know it is very expensive to develop one of these adhesives and to produce the ingredients. So if you're finding one that's less expensive, there's probably a reason why. I would say just cautionary, because I know before we launched there was another person who was trying to get our adhesive beforehand. I actually had given birth, so she had some of my clients and the clients were having allergic reactions. She's like, Jenna, can you please ship me some of that adhesive? And I was waiting on my products, so I couldn't. So she ordered from another site, and unfortunately that client, when I saw her and she came back to my studio because that tech ordered another water-based adhesive from another site and it was not of the same quality or ingredients, and so that client ended up with another allergic reaction and back on my table. So love that client and don't mind it, but I just would like to point out that not everything is maybe the same, especially if you're finding something at a lower price point. There's probably a reason why. It might not be of the same quality. So it is a little bit higher price point, but there is a reason why, and it's because it works so well. Not to say that you're not going to be the first person to have an allergic reaction in your studio. It's always possible with an adhesive, but from my experience, very, 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 very unlikely. So luxury market definitely is not wanting to come out with their eyes looking bloodshot, and they are definitely not wanting to have allergic reactions. They do not have time to come back, get them removed, go to the doctor, all that stuff. It is not what you want to be doing to provide a luxury experience. So if you're having allergies in your studio, please, please, please consider switching to the water-based adhesive and then checking out these tips afterwards, because these tips are going to also help you with avoiding those reactions in your studio. So number one tip I have that lots of people don't know about is when you're using your tape on your under eye pad, if it is cotton based, so look at this micropore tape up here, the white cotton on top, it is actually going to produce an exothermic reaction when it mixes with your adhesive. So if you don't know what that is, exothermic reaction means heat-based, so i.e. burning, and that burning is going to cause fumes into your client's eyes. So every time you touch your lash down, if you hit the micropore tape underneath on top of your pad, then you're creating this reaction, and you might not see the smoke and the burning, but it's actually going to be affecting their eyes. And this is the number one thing that is happening to some techs, and they just don't know about it.